Happy Thursday, Townsend Church. It is announcement day. Now, I know for many of you, you've been waiting for an announcement for a couple of months now, but we decided to kind of take a break from that for just a little while. We didn't have a lot of things to stay updated on, but now we do. And so we just want to call your attention to some things that are getting ready to start getting ramped up here at Townsend Church. So here's the first thing. Obviously, we have Upward coming up. Upward is one of our biggest outreaches into our community. It's a great opportunity for us as a church to connect with the people of our community. And so we just want you to know that we could use volunteers. We could absolutely use your prayers for safety, and that we are able to stick to the guidelines that we're going to be putting out, and that the participants and their families are good with it, that they are willing to work with us on those things. But the other thing that we're going to need is, normally at this time during the year, we always ask for help with concession stand stuff. We just need donations, and so we're going to have a donation wall. It's all going to be in the church on Sunday mornings, and I think there are going to be other times where it's actually outside of the church building to where you can actually drive by and take stuff off of the donation wall. So those things are always needed. You can just bring them back to the church or bring them to an Upward practice or on a game day. Anything that can help us, we would greatly appreciate your help with those things. The next thing that we have for you is Wednesday night. That's going to get started back up. The teens have been meeting here regularly over the last 3 or 4 weeks, and that's been going very well. And so I'm getting ready to start back up our Bible study class. We've been in the book of 1 John, and that's going to start next Wednesday, September the 2nd. Now, the change is we are not going to be meeting here at the church. I'm going to go back to just an online presence. I'll be videoing again back from my home until things change. That's how we're going to do it until we can get back in here and get back to normal Wednesday night. That way the teens and the young people can have the run of the building as well as Grief Share. Speaking of Grief Share started last night, August the 26th. It starts at 6:30. And if you have experienced a great loss in your life from a family member or a friend, or you're just kind of trying to figure out how to grieve properly, this is a great class for you. It is a good connective group to be a part of, that you can kind of work with each other and pull from each other and love on each other and encourage each other and pray for each other. And so this is a great group to be a part of. Again, if you've experienced a great loss of a loved one or a friend. And so it's free. It's absolutely open to our community. So if you have a friend or a neighbor or a coworker that you think could benefit from being in a group such as this, encourage them to come. It's a great back door into our church, but this is a great opportunity. Again, Grief Share started last night on the 26th, and so it will continue on for quite a while. Marriage night. This is something that we're really excited about. We want to offer this to all married couples, whether you're newly married or whether you've been married for 50 years. This is an opportunity for you to come to the church and sit back and enjoy a great conference. Now, there are other ways that you will be able to watch this, and if you have questions about that, we have Aaron and Terri Sunday that are kind of heading this up. You can also call the church and ask any question that you might have that we can help you with. But on Sunday mornings, Aaron and Terri are standing out in the foyer, and they will be glad to sign you up. Again, signing up helps us to know who to expect. There is a small fee with that, and we just want to encourage you to take part in that. This is a great opportunity for us as married couples. And next, we've been having student work days for the past, probably 4 or 5 Wednesdays. The students of Townsend Church have been going out to different homes and just doing a ton of work. I know yesterday we went to the Ashmeads and did a lot of tree work there. They had a ton of trees down. And so these kids, I just want to publicly say, are extremely impressive. They are hardworking. They never complain. They work together well. They are just beasts when it comes to this type of work. They just enjoy being together. They enjoy serving, and they enjoy working for you and for the Lord. And so shout out to those guys. They are awesome to work with. I had the opportunity to do that yesterday morning. And so they're just a good group of kids. Tim and Brandy doing a great job of leading that. So shout out to them as well for heading all that up. But again, next Wednesday is going to be another work day. And if you want information about that, where to go, how to get there, and any kind of questions you may have involving that workday, please email tim@tfwb.org. Next one. Now, many of you have been wanting to know where our videos have been. And again, like I said before, we decided because we didn't have a lot to talk about during the summer, we were going to take it off. So what we're planning on doing is one video a month to kind of highlight everything that's going on, as well as a text alert update that gives you a link to go to all of the events that are going on so where you can keep up to date with them. So this video will stay up on YouTube. You can go back and rewatch it anytime. You can check your phone for the text alerts. And then if anything arises in between there, we will send out some more informative text to keep you posted. So be paying attention to your text. Go back, look for the videos. But that's how we're going to keep our communication going from now on. And so last thing I want to share is this. Sunday is going to be a little bit different when you come. We have reached seating capacity for the most part, as far as being able to get everybody in comfortably. And so to avoid having to send people over to the overflow area, we are rearranging our sanctuary just a little bit to be able to squeeze more people in. So we're at, by law, by the rule, is 60%. So that means we can fit 300 people in. Well, because of the size of our sanctuary and the size of our chairs and the spacing issues, we can't get 300 people in. But we can get more in than what we were able to this past Sunday. So when you come, please be kind to our ushers. Be helpful to us. Again, this is not a step back, this is a step forward. We're trying to do everything that we can to make this as normal as possible. So it's going to look different when you come in, but just be patient with us. And my prayer, honestly, is that when the election happens, all of this just goes away and we can get back to normal, back to the way church that we're used to. So God bless you. Thank you for tuning in. Be much in prayer for us as your leaders as we continue to navigate through all this. Be much in prayer for our teens as and children as they go back to school. Be much in prayer for our nation. November is coming, and it's going to be a big one. And so be much in prayer that God would intervene and do a great work in all of that. God bless you. Thanks for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you on Sunday.